Machine Shop. Well, we're going to start a new project, and what we're going to do is we're going to build an adapter for this Wells Index 90-degree head. I purchased this head a while back, thinking that it might fit my Wells Index, and I was wrong. So instead of not ever using it or trying to resell it, I'm going to make an adapter so we can use it on our Wells Index. I've already started this project, and I will include some video of the beginning of it, but I have to apologize. Two things happened. One, I had a button that I pressed wrong on one camera, and the picture's terrible. And the second thing is, the camera you're looking at now, the card, I had changed cards and something was wrong with the card, and it got a video here, and the next time it didn't do a video, it didn't video, it was corrupted, can't get it fixed. I'm reshooting the intro, and I'll give you a description of what we got going on. So basically, here's the part. And some of you may have seen this on Facebook. I shot some pictures and put it on Facebook. But the way we're making this part is I've taken and bored a 2-inch hole in it. And this is actually going to be moved out to like 3 3/8, I think it is. This is the clamp. It's going to clamp to the quill. This is the quill side. This side is going to be bored out to 3 1/8. That's the difference between the two adapters. This is going to be male, this is going to be female. And how we're going to do this, I had questioned how I wanted to do it. I've actually had it chucked up in the lathe to bore it, and I've taken it back out. So we're going to do this entire thing on the rotary table. And I'm in the process of setting up the rotary table now, and I'll get some video of that. But basically, we're just going to come in and use the rotary table and make the part. I like to use the rotary. I use it a lot at work, or used to. So you know, you can do a lot with it. All right, so now get to work. Okay, here we go. All right, I've taken and drawn up the adapter in AutoCAD, and kind of going to break down how we're going to do this step by step during the process. So the first thing we're going to do, we've squared up the block. It's already done, and the first thing we're going to do is we're going to come in here and we're going to work. Everything's going to work off the center here. All your dimensions are all coming off of the center of the big hole. So what we've done, or what we're going to do, is we're going to come in and we're going to locate off our block. We're going to locate it, come in 3 inches and 3 1/16, or 3 inches 0.63, and then we're going to find the center of our block, which would be on a 4-inch block would be in 2 inches. So do that with an indicator, and we'll find that. Afterwards, what we're going to do is we're going to come in and we're going to bore a hole. We're going to bore it. We're going to come in and bore it somewhere around 2 inches, and we'll just bore that completely through. After we bore the hole, then the part will be ready to either go onto the rotary table. Well, sorry. Actually, what we're going to do after that is, let's see. We'll come in right here, and we're going to drill 2 1/2-inch holes. We'll locate those 1-inch 9/46, and then 1 inch in the Y. We'll come in and drill a 1/2-inch hole here, and we're going to drill a 1/2-inch hole here. And what that'll do, that'll allow us to start our radius, and give us a radius in here, and it'll allow us a place to come in with the end mill, and when we're on the rotary table, and cut this around out here. So when you first see the part's going to come in. It's going to be square. You'll have it'll be square out here, and then you'll have this cut in, and this cut in, and this cut in, and this cut in. So that'll be our first beginning on the part. So let's go to that now. So we got about 3 or 4 more passes to go. wasn't sure if I'm going to take a coat on it later. I think so. But what we're going to do after we bore the hole is we're going to cut the ear off of the sort of clamping mechanism. So be right back. Like I said, one more pass, or maybe 3 more passes, and then a little spring pass, and we'll be done with the hole. So, guys, down to the bottom of the pass. What I've done now is I've got out the 1-inch 9, 6970. I made a spring pass, and what I'll do is measure after this, and we'll make the adjustment and pull out the rest. This bore is not very critical. It's going to be bored out to 3 3/8 anyway, so I just want to get as close to 2 inches as I can. And good. All right, so we're at, like I said, we're at 1 inch. See what we get right there. All right, guys, here we are. We're on the spring pass. It should be somewhere close. I'll measure it out in the spring pass and we'll make an adjustment. What I want to do is when it gets down to the bottom, I want to stop the head and bring it back up to where it doesn't swirl out to the cooler off the side. So, take a couple minutes and we'll be there. Alright guys, pretty good finish in there. Let's see where we at. This isn't critical, this is just a rough bore. I like to play with it. Alright, 1.995. Yep. Let's get a telescoping gauge and go in there and check it. Like I said, again, this is just two inches, 4 thousandths. So right where I want to be. Okay guys, here's what we got. I messed up, didn't turn the camera on, showed you drilling the holes. But anyway, what I did was I come off center, come over 1 inch in the Y and 1.945 inches in the X. So drilled 2 holes, drilled them out to 31/64 and or 29/64, I think is what it was. And now I'm coming in with a 1/2 inch end mill. And what that's going to do is that's going to let me go ahead and trim out the block, the clamp, and it'll give me the 1/4 inch radius that I need on the inside of the clamp. So I'm only going to go down about the depth of the end mill, and I don't need to go all the way through with the end mill. The whole bottom section is going to be removed eventually. So hang on. Cut these off. But anyway, this is going to be the side that's going to mount to the quilt or the mill. I bored it out 2 inches. I still hadn't figured out if I want to take and put it on a rotary table and do all the work, or put it in a lathe and index it in and bore, do all the boring work there. We still got to put it on a rotary table to cut out the this part here. So that's it for tonight. Hope to get some more work done on it the rest of this week. So.